but finding ways to cope with anxiety in the moment so that we can, again, process, reorganize, put ourselves in a safe place so we can let those feelings out. I'm not telling anybody to squish their feelings and don't have them, because that's even worse. Don't squish your feelings. Don't squish them. What I'm saying is, kind of, if you have to, run to a safe space while you're getting ready to hyperventilate, at least you're, moving towards that space, but you can do it. Safe space so you can do it. I really can speak. My throat's dry, but you can speak. Hold on, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Yeah, that's so much better. But like I said, if you need to grab that safe space, and you're running, or hyperventilating, or having that panic attack, you at least have gotten to the point where you know that, hey, I need to remove myself from this situation, or I need to be removed, or someone needs to be removed so that they can calm down. Coping mechanisms and rationalization, they don't happen overnight, okay? And if you're having a moment of anxiety, you're definitely not going to go, I'm in a panic mode, let me think about 5 things. It's not going to work. Hi, Leo. What you thinking?
I need to ask you a question.
Leo, is it a podcast-related question? No. Okay. All right. Well, give me 1 second.
All right.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I have never been so thankful for the pause button in my life. So while you guys got this brief little pause and you didn't hear any hiccups or anything like that, Leo asked if he could watch the Heathers. I don't even know what the Heathers are, or is, them, they, it's. I'm not sure. She's. It's probably a bunch of she's. Anyway. So, like I was saying, we're not blaming anybody. Dead naming happens. As horrible as much as I wish it didn't happen, it does happen. It's sad that it does. So, me and my favorite thing, and I love to do this, upliftphilly.org has a Gender 101 worksheet that they put out, but basically like a flyer. It's called How to Avoid Misgendering and Dead Naming. It's kind of a FYI and a who's who and a what's what. And I truly, truly encourage people to take a look at it. I'm actually going to put it on the Facebook page for the podcast, for the Let's Talk Trans podcast. And I'm actually going to put it on there right this second while I'm talking to you guys so that we know that it's there. And because, that's what we do. And yep, there it is. So, all right. So it's on the, like I said, it's on the website. There's actually people you can contact on there. Sam Middleton and CJ Roseberry from upliftphilly.org. And it's all about, like I said, the whole worksheet, it's like 3 pages, but the whole thing is about how to, practice neopronouns and pronouns and proper pronouns and understanding the different symbolisms. And it's really, truly, again, it's just one of those things that I absolutely love, because you could print this and send it to somebody. And I'm half tempted to print it and send it to somebody you love. I think I could post this at the firehouse without getting in trouble. This thing is, upliftphilly.org it's part of the Center for Grieving Children. This is about helping kids, and the thing of it is, and one of those things that I want to talk. Actually, I just had an epiphany, Leo.
What?
I had an apostrophe.
Okay.
Actually, an epiphany. Being that there are so many, come here.
I am.
Okay, being that there's so many genders out there in the world, and the fire company for what it is, we should suggest a gender awareness training at the firehouse.
I don't think the chief would approve, because the chief.
But the thing of it is, if you think about it, and yes, I know I'm going on this total weird rant here, kind of like off but not off.
Mm-hmm.
But think about it. I mean, like, 1 in 6 kids identifies with the LGBTQ community. 1 in 6.
Mm-hmm.
And by kids, I mean anything between the ages of 5 and 17.
Yes.
How many of those, I mean, like when we go to a car accident,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I've been on scenes where there have been, 5-year-olds and 7-year-olds and 10-year-olds and 16-year-olds and,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've ever misgendered somebody.
True.
That's just like a wonderful type,
Mm-hmm. And it is something important to serve our community with.
Right. You're absolutely, I mean,
like, awareness of this, how to be proactive in not making the situation worse for children.
Right. So you know what I need to do? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I got all that out. You know what we need to do?
What?
We need to find a local advocacy agency
Mm-hmm.
and invite them to come to the firehouse and have a...
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do.
Alright.
Okay, so we totally have this, like, now, see, this is what happens. I had a complete and total brain epiphany, and my brain, it wouldn't even let me tolerate being off mic long enough to have it, because I was terrified of losing it. So you just heard that entire conversation, and that's kind of how my brain works. It'll spark a moment like, okay, must have this conversation now.
You're neurodivergent, Dad.
Okay. It was a squirrel moment.
You have ADD.
Kind of. Whatever.
You're mentally ill.
I am mentally ill, and I'm mentally ill in a lot of ways. Okay, anyway, I enjoy my illness. So anyway, now that I've got that on my brain, I am going to let you guys go. 36 minutes, 37 minutes, whatever. Again, please take into consideration that if you've listened through this entire thing, I'm not blaming anybody. This is all just it's a moment. I had a moment of, like I said, my gender dysphoria got the better of me on a day. I heard that young man's story, and I wanted to bring up, those times that we have them. We all have them. And finding safe spaces and understanding anxiety. And remember 5 things and breathing techniques and, finding ways of keeping yourselves calm because, whether you're on an HRT or not, the stress is never good for us. Okay? For those of us that are on a HRT, we have a little bit more challenge because there's blood thickening. They're blood thickening. And, for anybody if you've even noticed, I noticed my blood pressure has gone up. My diastolic has gone up. And that's just because the blood is even a little bit thicker, and the heart has to work a little bit harder. I don't need that stress, because I don't need that my body's already having a problem. Not a problem, but I'm making it work a little harder. So, anyway, thank you for listening tonight. And I hope that you will continue to listen in. I know, like I said, I'm terrified that there's going to be parents who are going to flip out over this one, but I got to get it out there. I got to say what I say. I'm trying to be passive aggressive and polite and direct all at the same time. It's really confusing. Thank God I'm not schizophrenic. Okay, anyway, let's see. What will we talk about next time? What should we talk about next time? I don't know. We could talk about that new freaking PA law and how, well, maybe it's not a law. It's not a law yet, but how they're, just like everywhere else, they're trying to protect, in quotation marks, protect, young women's sports in high school by banning transgender girls in sports. And I was kind of floored because, like I said, I mean, here in PA, all but one Republican House of Representative voted for it. That was kind of disappointing. I don't think it got past the Senate, but we'll see. And I know the governor said that he would veto it no matter what, but again, vetoes don't mean a lot if they've got the backing. So we'll see what happens, and I don't know what we'll talk about. We'll find out. We'll find out about it on Sunday. Maybe we'll talk about football. Ooh, football. All right, I'll talk to you guys next time. be true to yourselves, all right? Be good to you, and enjoy spring. Hopefully no more snow. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Let's Talk Trans. We hope you had fun. We know we did. If you like us and you want to hear more, follow us on Facebook. Subscribe on Spotify, YouTube, or Google Podcast, or wherever it is that you get your podcast from. Until next time, stay true to you.